Hello and welcome everyone, Simon here from the Whales of Wall Street. We're going to be talking about ISO 20022 and the RTGS system and many other applications of this, what's going on with the ISO coins, and we're going to be doing a quick update on this ridiculous thing that slipped through my net, the roadmap update for RTGS systems, i.e. CBDC systems, the new financial system by 2025. Let's go straight into that, guys, before we go into RTGS and the tariff consultation, which only occurred a few days ago. I want to revert back to this video we did a few months back now. This was all about the RTGS system. This is very much the trade aspect, the entire mechanism of the finance around the world. Real-time gross settlement is what it stands for. And look at this, very, very interesting indeed. Now, CBDCs have arguably been looked at by over 60 countries since 2014. And I'm sorry this text is so small, but do revert back to this video. Previously, we were talking about XT's Infin and the new chair of the BIS, the Helvetia project, and many other things, which we'll go on to in a second. But look at this, TS2, TS3, so core RTGS replacement, okay, 2022 to 2023, participants go live with ISO 20022 on a like-for-like basis. This is where it's going to interlace with the existing system on a trial basis, and then the participants will be going live with enhanced ISO messaging service. Fascinating stuff here. Cut over to a new core ledger, okay, transitioning between 23 and 24, and the close down of this project 2025. To reiterate these triangular aspects here, participants fully live on the enhanced ISO 20022 messaging service. Date for mandatory fields still under review on some of these aspects here. This is happening, guys, but what slipped through my net is this. A couple of months ago, the aspect of the roadmap being updated just to confirm the situation of what is going on, where we are with RTGS and the full entire payment system changeover involving CHAPS as well, of course, and indeed SWIFT as well. So what we got here, maintain the move by CHAPS to the enhanced version of the new global payment messaging standards, spring 2023. Crazy, guys. In this period of time that we are in right now, we are accessing the next stage process. The first stage, June 2022, and the second stage in February 2023 will now be undertaken as a single stage in April next year. This is hotting up, guys. This is really exciting. We will indeed go through the coins that are involved with this ISO program as well. CHAPS will both switch from the SWIFT M2 to MX ISO networks, support the enhanced ISO messaging in a single event in April 2023, previously February, as we just mentioned. Guys, this is absolutely insane to see this development. I'm so excited about this because this is where truly the next couple of years are really important to pay attention to these aspects. So here's the reiteration here, and you can see clearly the slight difference in the changes here on the roadmap. But look at this. Summer 2022 target, new pilot platform near live like test. They're getting it ready, guys. They're getting it ready. The enhanced ISO system. April 2023, the transition state of 2.1 CHAPS. And then finally here, spring 2024, transition state 3 RTGS core settlement engine. Unreal. The whole entire retail system moving to ISO standards. Everyone out there, please pay attention to this, because this is involving probably a number of tokens that you already have in your portfolio. It could be an exciting potential opportunity right now with the market being low to capitalize on the ones that are going to win the race, in my opinion. In fact, let's go through to that crypto list right now. You will probably be able to tick most of these off on yours. If you haven't got all of them, that's not a problem, as long as you've got some of them. But indeed, fortunately, I have all of these, with the exception of Algorand, which is something I did have originally, but was one that I took off my portfolio a while back. But you'll see here clearly the ones that you can expect What qualifies Ripple to be a member of this group along with such major players as MasterCard? Well, we already know the powers of XLP and XLM, Stellar Lumens and Ripple. We talk all day long about Zinfin's XTC. IOTA is one of my favorite under the radar, in my opinion, projects. The Tangle mechanism of its DLT system, its blockchain system is absolutely phenomenal. Algorand, Hedera Hashgraph is on here as rumored to be compliant, as is Quant and Cardano. I wouldn't be surprised if Quant is definitely on there. We'll go into that in a second because it's predominantly the main talking point of our video is this ISO platform, but also the aspect of the likes of Quant and others in the system as well. So these are certainly the ones I've been really focusing on, bar Algorand, which I will be adding back into my portfolio for sure in the coming months. But this is very interesting, and what's particularly interesting about the top two is they are already members of the ISO standardization body. These guys are the ones helping devise what should be done in the years to come. These three, of course, are compliant to this. Very important to understand and know that. And as I said, these three, I would have no doubt in my mind that these three are already on the list, if not already progressed here. This website, by the way, Femex, a good little research document here. It's actually a bit outdated, so it might have changed a bit since then, but the list will probably still be very much the same. The only change probably would be that these perhaps become compliant. But big things are coming, guys. We talk about BIS a lot in our videos and in previous ones to this one. Very much around CBD systems, the innovation hub work on central bank digital currencies. Now, in my opinion, a lot of this CBDC systems will be the big powerhouses of times to come, and this will control the mechanism of anything and everything that we do financially. And it could indeed be interlaced with the likes of social scoring mechanisms and all sorts of other things, even play to earn, activity to earn, all of these aspects. Can they switch things on and off as they please? Because we go down the digital route. Project Jura, absolutely phenomenal project here, interlacing the trial mechanisms of the Franc Bank along with the Swiss banks and many others around the world. We have here as well the two-tier distribution model of retail CBDCs, general public and banks interlacing together through a one central bank system. The currency that David Icke even went on about a few years back, 2015, I think he started mentioning about a universal currency, a digital backed currency coming to play, guys, before our very eyes. Project Dunbar, very much covering multitude of different countries and regions around the world. This is almost like it's pulling together these different projects as time goes by. Multiple CBDC bridging. Of course, this is a big aspect of Ripple and XLM in particular, and particularly for this project, looking at this: Bank of China, Central Bank of United Arab Emirates, Bank of Thailand, Hong Kong Monetary Authority. These are humongous powerhouses in the finance sphere of the world, everyone. Project Helvetia, which is one of my favorite ones to talk about. We're heavily into this now. Wrapped CBDCs are part of this roadmap plan right now in phase 2. We will be covering this as that time ends, which I think is in the next few months as well. Very conveniently, going back to this roadmap, is taking place around these particular areas of time, right? Very interesting indeed. So we must keep an eye on all of these, everyone. Finally as well, summary of changes to the bank's ISO migration announced January 2022. So this was very much pulling in back towards the rejigging, if you like, of the roadmap. The pilot platform, the test environment, the pilot platform, everyone. CHAPS direct participants from summer 2022. Honestly, we are in history in the making right now, everyone, in the financial sector. This is what we've been waiting for. This is why I got into crypto in the first place originally 2 or 3 years ago. As soon as I started hearing about CBDCs, I was fully into this aspect. Yes, I have tokens outside of these ISO portfolios, but these ones, in my opinion, are the big ones. The ones that are going to take control of the entire financial system worldwide. The ongoing statuses of ISO submissions as well where we're just continuously completing development after development after development, especially involving Swift. Got IFX in here as well, cross-border interbank payment systems, CHIPS. We've got also CHAPS in here as well. This is crazy. It's literally, like I said, you wouldn't get educated this at school or university. You have to find this for yourselves. You would not find any of this unless you literally specifically started looking more and more into these areas of interest. And again here, RTGS, the core settlement engine expected. The RTGS core settlement engine. This is the beast, expected in spring 2024. Literally. Here, RTGS core settlement engine. It's all written in stone here, guys, to have a look at. Swift, CHAPS, RTGS, all in one sentence right here. And I wanted to reiterate this. RTGS settles over £720 billion on average every working day. Every working day, the RTS real-time gross settlement figure, platform settles over 720 billion per day. Okay? Think about this. Think about the mechanisms behind the technology that needed to be used to not only enhance this system of ISO 20022, but the entire existing system, CHAPS, Swift. Unbelievable. It's written right in front of us. This is exciting for me, guys. I'm so pumped for all this. And you might sit there and go, oh, the prices are low, this, that. I couldn't care less right now, because all I'm going to do is cover my portfolio up further and further with these particular ISO related tokens and coins. These are the ones that are going to control the mechanism of the financial industry worldwide. I cannot reiterate the importance of this more or enough in the videos that we do. I just hope you find them interesting, and I hope you do more research yourselves. CHAPS is a UK high-value payment system, okay? So payments of any size and process over 190,000 payments worth 340 billion on an average day, as well as providing a CHAPS settlement service through RTGS. We're replacing these old systems, decades old, almost probably 50 years, some of them, maybe longer, especially with Swift. We're replacing the entire thing with a new system, one that is standardized with this ISO program right here, written right here. What more can I say about this, guys? We follow all of these projects all the time on our channel. Please do check them all out as we go along. Quant, again, one of my favourite ones, especially with the UK here. Quant and the Digital Pound Foundation, realising the UK CBDC vision. This is one we covered a long time ago now. Certainly feels like a long time. It was probably about 6-7 months ago. The whole new DLT system, wrapping the Great British, the GBP. Unbelievable. Overledgers. Quant gains global approval and acceptance back in January. Partnerships around the world. Everyone. Hyperledgers. Swift. RTGS. It's all written in front of us to pay attention to. This action plugs Quant into the financial system that connects 580 banks. I can't say much more positivity than this, guys. This is unbelievable. Even just reading through all of this gives me goosebumps. This is absolutely insane. What do you guys think about this in the comments below? Because I'm absolutely psyched up for this. Absolutely phenomenal. And as I said, we cover so many different projects, most as well outside the ISO platform. But the ones we do cover, we cover them a lot. IOTX, XDC, XLM here as well. Quant, of course. The only ones I don't have too many of, Hedera and Algorand, but I do need to improve that for sure. But guys, I'm not going to go into charts for this particular video. This is more of a reference point. We will do chart videos for sure on all of these anyway over the next day or two. I'm super hyped. I wanted to bring these to your attention, and particularly just please focus on this as well. Most importantly, out of this whole video, the revised plan for the RTGS renewal. The whole entire system is going to be renewed. These are the players. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go get rich. Bye-bye.